Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Matt and Emily, and we are recently back home in the Pacific Northwest from a 3,600 mile 8-state road trip. You can find all the episodes in our road trip playlist. In this video, we're in search of the perfect riverfront spot to do some fall camping in the Central Cascades of Washington State. We found a pretty amazing campsite, and we couldn't have been luckier with the weather, being that it is nearly November. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more camping, adventure, and travel content.
I mean, that one's really
That's
cool.
An amazing spot.
Oh, is he too close?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
We're scouting the campsite down a fun little road with all the fall leaves, and let's see what's at the end down by the river. Wow, this goes really far back here. It looks like there's a great fire ring down there. Not really a lot of sun, but let's see what's at the end. I mean, really, you can just go wherever. Okay, yeah, that is.
Falls over there.
That's a campground. All right, looking at another spot. This is pretty. Wow. What do you think?
Oh my God, it is so warm.
And look at those trees. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
Okay.
You know this one?
I think this is it.
All right, this is probably a little crazy, but we really loved a spot. Great river access, great sun. There was somebody sort of close to it out of all of these empty spots. We're gonna go take the one that has someone sort of close by. But we're gonna make it work. Matt really wants to swim.
I can't believe it's this deep in fall. And it's 60. The Jeep says 65, but in the sun it feels like 80.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here. So we're gonna go back to that spot. We're gonna try to make it work, get as far away as possible, have some privacy, but we can get the camper like right out on the river. We're gonna use our pop-up fire pit. We can put a fire anywhere we want. Matt can swim. That's gonna be about 4 seconds because the water's gonna be freezing, but we're super excited. We're gonna get camp set up. Oh yeah, hi, by the way, welcome. Where's Wiseman? We're camping. Here's your intro. Okay, so this is the spot. We're pretty sure we're gonna stay here, right?
This is a spot we would never get anytime but
right.
now, this
Yeah.
deep in the fall. So, and the weather, and there's sun on the beach. I mean, we got to do it.
Yeah, and the noise of the river, you can't hear anybody. You can't hear your neighbors, at least with how far away they are from us. But I mean, we can't pass this one up. And we're debating on putting the trailer right out there, and we'll just put our fire pit right by the river. So that's next. We're gonna figure out where we want the camper, right?
Yeah, let's get settled in.
Okay. This is a fancy fire pit. Look at that. Holy cow. We're still trying to figure out where we want the camper. I mean, this site is just massive. There's so many places. We could just leave the Jeep where we have it right now, but we want to get some solar. So yeah, it looks pretty level too, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
All right, let's hit the beach.
That is one long dead salmon. We're trying to get it.
This is a big one.
Get it out of here because it's pretty gross. Oh no.
Doing great.
Thanks. So obviously that's our spot, and this way, just behind those trees, was one of the first spots we looked at. We kind of walked down that path with all the leaves. That was where that spot ended, just behind those trees. So actually pretty close to each other. But this one, we just felt, you know, we got a little bit more sun. We've got a better river access there. The original Thunderbox. That's about as close as I'm gonna get to that thing. Okay, I think I'm about to be genius with our new water setup. I took the cap off. I'm gonna stick the hose through the door and into our water. Holy cow, look at that. And Matt just took a dump. So there's the teepee. Way to ruin my shot, dude. And we'll actually probably put this here, just so if it drips, and I'll straighten that up, it'll just hit the ground and not the shelf here, but I think that's pretty clever. Any last words?
Please, Lord, let there be no parasites.
Oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this. Here he goes. Pretty cold? Oh, he's nuts, guys.
Oh,
Worth it?
yeah, it'd be nice if I didn't have the world's smallest towel.
Well, we didn't really plan on this today, huh?
Oh, that is legit.
So Matt's just hanging out, flying the drone in his underwear right now. He ran out of the river, we had the drone, getting that shot. Still hanging out in his underwear on the river, flying the drone. It's pretty great. Nobody can see, so it's fun to watch.
Finally, it's fall. We get to make real fires again. Excited to get back into using our pop-up fire pit. Gonna get this guy set up and then use our grill top, which we haven't used yet for this. Very excited to try that out for cooking tonight. Didn't think we'd be having a fire on the beach tonight. This is amazing. Alright, ready for action. We have the quad fold grill grates. We realized when the fire ban came and this arrived that we could still use this over our gas fire pit. So you aren't limited to your regular fires. Shazam.
Other way. They're screaming at us through the TV right now. All right. I can't wait to cook our dinner on that tonight.
Yep. On my back.
So we played with these fire color changers on our Halloween video. Super fun. I'll link them below. You just get your fire going. Obviously we don't have the fire going yet, but I wanted to show you this while it's light enough. So you just take the packet, you just throw the whole thing in the fire. You can do 1 or 2 and enjoy.
Just putting some more bungee cords away, and you know what? Tell us in the comments, does anybody else have a bungee cord obsession? Gosh darn it, I love the things. I just I could probably get rid of a few.
You can put them in their own box.
That's true.
Extras.
I don't think there's ever going to be a situation where I use 45 bungee cords at the same time.
Make it fit.
Good to go. So we have a lot of new subscribers to our channel. May not have seen our heater setup, but we have a Propex heater which uses propane and hardly uses any at all. We've never had to refill this because of the Propex, mainly just our fire pit. But we like a larger tank so we don't run short too quick, and it gets us through, I mean, 4 or 5 trips typically. And a refill is about $16 where we live in Seattle. But we love this bag just to carry it around. Keeps it from scratching the camper. And boy, got to get it positioned, right? Yeah, we just set it up here. Hooks into the side of the trailer. Turn it on, and then we adjust everything from inside. Has an adjustable thermostat. We probably won't need this tonight because it's been such a gorgeous day, but it is clear. It is almost November, so it's probably gonna be cool. But we also want to just try it out before winter, make sure everything's working properly so we don't get up camping in December or January and not have our heater. We're pretty spoiled with this now. So I just need to grab our hose connector. And yeah, pretty straightforward. And if you haven't seen it before, Timberleaf also offers a side-mounted 5-pound tank, which is still plenty of gas for this heater. Pretty convenient too to just have it ready to go, hook it up, and Bob's your uncle. Pull off our cover. First thing you do, put this away, because I tend to lose things. That locks it into place. We are good to go. So now before we get in tonight, we'll just turn on the tank. We can leave it on all night. This obviously has a great seal. And if we need the heat, we'll pop her on. So we have in the past gotten a lot of questions on the Propex heater. How loud is it? How much propane does it use? As far as how much it uses, we never notice a difference in the tank. We also don't use it as often as most people probably do. Typically, if it's below freezing, we use it. If it's not, we're okay. You know, 33, 34, you're getting on the cool side, and sometimes it would have been nice just because of condensation. As far as the noise, if you're a light sleeper, it may wake you up. You just hear the pilot kick on, and then after that, it's just kind of like a hum and a white noise. It's not too loud. Maybe we'll do a decibel reading at some point to see.
I sleep through everything, so it doesn't bother me at all.
It's true. But as far as again, back to the propane usage, we actually keep our thermostat lower than most people probably do because we don't need it. comfortable like our home is. And we don't want it kicking on and off all night long. So typically, if it's around 30 degrees, we'll set it to about 55. If it's 20 or below, we'll set it around 50, just to keep it from kicking on and off. And I feel like most our trips, if we set it in the 50 to 55 range, it'll kick on 3 or 4 times a night. And it's perfect. We're comfortable. It's obviously cool, not cold. And it's also helping keep the condensation down, which is one of the main reasons we like this heater. It's dry heat. So, yeah. Let's enjoy real fire here.
All right, so we've got peppers. Ooh, that's really hot. Peppers, onions, and kielbasa, and these we're gonna cook. And then we have some shrimp we're gonna put on a little bit later because they won't take too long to cook. And we're excited to be using the grate. So we'll show you what it looks like when it's done.
Yeah, and we just realized that we can use half the grate. It's kind of genius that they didn't make it one big grate, because you can grill on one side and have your, access the fire on the back side or the front, whatever you prefer. So we can kind of keep things rolling, move coals around. Loving it.
Yeah, I'm sure that was intentional. Very smart engineering on their part. Oh, butter's melted. Okay, those are hot. So I think we can...
Another 5 and then throw them on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting close and put the shrimp on. The shrimp on the bobby.
Literally. You aren't wrong.
By the way, these little guys, perfect, amazing. If you're gonna get the grate, get the gloves. They're bomb.
You're bomb.
God, that's so bright. Dude.
Oh, these are ready.
That worked amazingly. This dinner is gonna be so good. Put your headlamp on there, babe. Yes, look at that. Oh. So since I cooked, do you wanna do the dishes?
Sure.
Okay, time for the show.
Boy, I feel like I gotta blow the dust off this guy. It's been a long time. If you're a long time subscriber, you know what we're talking about here, but man, excited to get back into the original field guide to dumb birds in North America. All right. Solitary sand pooper. Common name, solitary sandpiper. Pretty much all sandpipers migrate in flocks and nest on the ground, but not this weed. It is usually found alone along the bank of some creek. If approached, it bobs nervously, then flies away. Rather than nesting on the ground like a normal sandpiper, This turd lays its eggs in old-fashioned songbird nests up in the trees. Fucking weirdo. Identification. Pale spotted, dark brown back and rump, dark head, streaks on shit, who cares?